Hello everyone, my name is Amelia and I will be guiding you through a flow yoga class today. We're going to start seated. I'm just in a chair right now, so you can just get comfortable wherever is best for you. We'll move to our mats in a moment. So we're going to start with some breathing today. And I invite you to find a tall seat, ground your sit bones down, lengthen through the crown of your head, soften your shoulders, and let your hands just rest in your lap. Start to take some deep breaths in and out. And we do this at the beginning of class to center ourselves and to kind of set the scene for our yoga practice. So depending on what you are doing before this moment, you might have come into this space with a little bit of distraction, maybe some anxiety, or just random thoughts moving through your head. So this is your time at the beginning of our practice to really just let go of all of that and become fully present in this moment, to set your intention for class and to create your space for practicing yoga today. So as you're breathing, start to tune into the physical sensations of your breath. Notice what expands as you inhale. And notice what releases as you exhale. Start to deepen your breath. If you're not already, start to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And with this deeper breath, notice, can you release any physical tension that you're holding on to? Maybe in your face, maybe on the inside of your mouth. If your shoulders are drawn up towards your ears, release them down. Throughout class today, all of the movements that we take are intended to help us find a more soft space in our body. So even though we'll be moving dynamically and we'll be doing some deep stretches, those are all to help you release any tension that you're feeling. So move with intention throughout class today. And as often as you can, find ease in those movements. Find ease in your breath. Find ease in your body. We'll take a few more breaths here. When you're ready, start to gently flutter your eyes open. shift around a little bit, gain some movements. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, nice and tall. Fingertips stretch all the way up. Exhale, float your hands down to your knees, curl through your spine, drop your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, lift back up to the center, roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, drop your shoulders down. We'll do that a few times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Few more. Inhale. Deep exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. We'll be moving to our mats next. So if you aren't on your mat already, I'll give you a moment to get settled there. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. And if that doesn't look like this, then you can take whatever is best for you. So you can either extend your legs out or maybe sit on your shins. We're going to start with our hands palms down on our knees and just start to make the smallest circles you could imagine with your upper torso. So moving from your chest and not your hips. Make very small, slow circles, isolating the upper part of your rib cage. Then make circles in the opposite direction. Take a couple more circles. Come back to the center. Now isolate your lower body. So your upper body will naturally move with it, but now originate this movement from your hips. Still very small. And then start to circle in the opposite direction. So what we're doing here, this might seem very strange, is that we are just waking up some of the muscles through our torso and gaining some mobility here. So strength and flexibility. Come back to the center. Now start to make some bigger circles. So you can bend into your elbows, drop your chest down and around. Do this a few times. You can play around with how big these movements are. You'll feel this more in your side bodies and maybe your hips. Waking up all of the muscles along your spine, gaining mobility through your spine. Start to move in the opposite direction. Do one more big circle. And come back through to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Notice how you feel. Maybe the muscles through your torso feel a little bit more awake, alive. Maybe you feel a little dizzy. That's okay. Next, instead of circles, we'll just isolate our neck and our head and gently move side to side. And this should be very slow. Keep breathing through your movements. Maybe reach a little farther every time you move to one side. When you're ready, come back through to the center. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, round through your spine, drop your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, arch your back. Look up towards the ceiling. Deep exhale, curl inward. Inhale, press forward, look up. Exhale to round in. Inhale, open up. Let's do a couple more. And when you're ready, come right back up to the center. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Start to roll your ankles around. Roll in the opposite direction. There might be some cracks in there, that's okay. Then pull your toes back towards your face, flex your feet, and then point your toes down towards your mat. Do that a few times, flexing and pointing. Notice how your calves feel. Mine feel really tight today. Can you breathe a little deeper to release any tension you feel or resistance you feel? Now just come to a neutral place. Wave your legs side to side. Let your feet flop. And then press yourself up and then walk your hands forward. And find just a gentle forward fold. So still very early in our class today. There's no need to force anything in this moment. Just breathe where you are. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come back up to the top. Draw your knees in, cross your legs, hands come forward, roll over your shins. Come into a tabletop position. I know we've done a lot of cat-cows, but let's continue to warm up our spine. So inhale, arch your back, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round to your spine. Can you get a little bit deeper here? Inhale, press forward. And exhale. A couple more, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Come back through to the center, sink your hips back into a child's pose. Let your forehead rest down. Take some deep breaths. Allow your hips to grow softer, your shoulders to soften as well. When you're ready, gently press yourself up. We're going to take a little shoulder stretch. So take your left hand, leave it underneath your right, keeping your chest facing down towards the ground. Start to walk your right fingertips forward, lower your left shoulder down, forehead eventually comes down as well. As you're breathing, continue to release your shoulders down towards your mat. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale. Gently press yourself back up, extend your left arm, and then take your right arm, weave it underneath your left arm. Chest stays pointing down, lower your forehead down towards your mat. You might feel a million times different on this side, and that's okay. Just breathe wherever you are. There's one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. When you're ready, come all the way back through to the center. Both hands extend forward, sink down into your child's pose one more time. On your next inhale, roll forward, come into a tabletop position. Tuck your toes behind you, send your hips back, find downward facing dog. You can either choose to breathe in stillness or pedal out your feet, maybe move your hips side to side. Take any movements that feel good to you in this moment. Here's one more breath in. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, gently walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Take as many steps as you need to. We'll land with our feet hip distance apart. Soft bend in your knees, fold forward. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Make sure your neck's completely relaxed. Here's one more deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your hands down. Place your right hand down onto your mat. Bend into your right knee. Lift your left arm up into a nice big twist. You can either look up or down, whichever feels better to your neck. Here's one more breath in. Exhale, release. Replace your right hand with your left hand on your mat. Bend into your left knee. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Nice big twist. Open your chest a little taller. Reach through your top fingertips. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale, gently release. Both fingertips come down towards the ground. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, reach your right foot as far back as you can on your mat. You might have to scoot that left foot forward a little bit, that's okay. Bend your right knee, lower down to your mat. Fists come to your mat. Open your heart forward, send your hips towards the top of your mat, and breathe. Notice the resistance in your hips. How do your hips feel today? And can you breathe a little deeper to release any tension that you're feeling? Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Slowly start to shift back. We're coming into half splits, so left leg is straight. You can keep your fingertips or your fists to your mat. Lift your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows to fold forward. As you're breathing here, drag your heel back into space. Maybe lift your toes a little higher. Press your heart forward towards your toes. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, gently bend into your left knee. Walk it back forward. Tuck your toes behind you. Press your right heel down towards the mat. This is a wide pyramid pose. Let your upper body just fold forward over your left leg. Drive your back heel a little deeper into your mat. Take a couple more breaths. Here's one more breath in. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Your back right heel is pressed down into your mat. Reach your arms up, warrior one pose. Lengthen really tall through the crown of your head. Exhale, pull your elbows back and wide, cactus arms. Inhale, reach back up. Let's do that a few times. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale to extend. Exhale. Last time, inhale, reach up all the way tall. Exhale, frame your front foot. Spin off of your back heel. Keep your right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches up, big twist. You have an option to reach straight up or maybe take your left hand around behind your back. Wherever you are, peel your left shoulder open a little taller. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale, release your left hand down. So kind of a big move here. Spin your back heel down to your mat. Prop your left forearm up. Reach your right arm up, extended side angle. So we're holding postures for a long time today in our class. And every pose is an opportunity to get deeper into your breath, deeper into your body. Can you find complete stillness? The only thing moving is your breath. Here's a couple more breaths. When you're ready, press all the way back up to the top. Reach your arms nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Look forward, windmill your hands down, frame your front foot. Take it back to a plank position. Pause and plank. Push into your hands, lift your shoulders taller. Send your legs back towards the back of your mat. Hold for 3. Here's 2. And 1, lower your knees down to your mat, bend into your elbows, come all the way down. Inhale, lift your heart for a low Cobra Pose. We'll pause here and breathe. Shoulders down, elbows in, fingertips light on your mat. Maybe they even float up off of your mat. Engage through your legs, send your toes back a little bit more. We've got a few more breaths. Press your heart forward. Find engagement through your back body. There's one more breath in. Exhale. Release down, push into your hands. Come back up to a tabletop position. Zip your legs together, knees together. Sink back into child's pose. Let your forehead rest down. It's okay if it doesn't touch the mat. And take deep breaths. On your next inhale, roll forward, tuck your toes, send your hips back, down dog. Take a full breath in, deep breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, walk your feet up to the top of your mat. When you get there, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway to your arms out to the side. This time take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Press your fists back. Let your head drop down. 3 more breaths on your own. When you're ready, gently release your arms down next to your side. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, send your left foot as long as you can to the back of your mat. Maybe walk your right foot forward just a little bit more. Drop your back knee down. Hands or fists to your mat. Send your hips forward, keep your chest tall, and breathe in our low lunge. Make sure that your front knee is directly over your front ankle. You might have to walk your right foot forward a little bit more to get that. That's okay. Take a couple more deep breaths. When you're ready, send your hips back into space. Lift your toes up off of your mat. Straighten your front leg. Take a deep breath in, heart forward. Exhale. Fold in towards your leg and breathe. As you're breathing here, think about your right heel dragging back towards your body, your heart reaching towards your right toes, your right toes pulling back towards your right shin. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale, bend into your right foot. Come back down to your low lunge. Tuck your back toes. Send your back left heel down towards your mat for a wide pyramid pose. Take a few breaths here, allowing your chest to become heavy, your feet to dig deeply into your mat, and breathe. Here's a few more breaths. And when you're ready, bend into your right knee. Drive your left heel down into your mat. Press off of your arms. Reach your arms up. Warrior One pose. Take a few breaths here. Send your hips nice and low. Lift up taller through your core center. Here's another breath in. Exhale, elbows come wide. Open your heart, cactus arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, cactus arms. Another inhale. Exhale. Reach back tall, nice big inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot, spin off your back heel. Left hand down, right arm reaches up, big twist. So you can stay here, you can take that top hand behind you, peel your shoulder up a little taller, and breathe. Here's one more breath in. Exhale, release down. Now spin your back heel all the way down. Right forearm comes to your right thigh. Reach your left arm up, extended side angle. Open your side bodies just a little bit longer. Reach a little taller up towards the ceiling. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Press yourself all the way up to a warrior two. Stare straight ahead towards your left fingertips. Deep breath in. As you exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your front foot. Take it back to a plank. Hold for 3. Here's 2. And 1. Lower your knees down, bend into your elbows. On your next inhale, press to upward facing dog. Heart lifts tall, arms are straight, shoulders drop down. Exhale, send your hips back, find a child's pose. Rest your forehead towards your mat. Here's another deep breath in. Exhale it out. And gently roll up to a seat. I'm going to cross our legs and come back to a seat. This time take your feet together, knees apart for Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose. Lengthen tall through the crown of your head. You can stay right here or hinge forward. You get to choose. Begin to soften your breathing by making your exhales a little bit longer than your inhales. And take one more breath in. Exhale it out. Come all the way back up to the center. Draw your knees in and then come to a normal seat. Legs can be crossed. Take your right hand across to your left shoulder. Draw your shoulders down. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Release your jaw, separate your teeth. Gently release that. Come to the other side. Right hand, left hand across to your right shoulder, excuse me. Drop your elbow down. Tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder. up to the top of your mat. We're going to slowly roll down onto our backs. Nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. When you get there, knees come in towards your chest. Reach your arms out to a T. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop both of your knees over to the left side. You can either look up or you can look over towards your extended right arm. Allow your shoulders to grow heavy. Allow your hips to grow heavy. And just breathe. On your next inhale, come back through to the center. Exhale, both knees come over to the right side. Either look straight up or take your gaze to your left hand. And once again, imagine your whole body growing heavy, sinking down into your mat. When you're ready, gently come back in towards the center, both knees hug in towards your chest. You can wrap your arms around your legs if that feels good. Give yourself a nice big hug. Then when you're ready, extend your legs out in front of you, nice and long. Allow your hands to rest next to your side for Shavasana, our final pose. Palms face up towards the ceiling. Take this time to fully release any final tension that you're holding. Let ease and peace wash over your body. to take some deeper breaths into your body. Draw your mind, your awareness back to center. Come back into this present moment. You can wiggle your fingers, your toes, and roll your wrists and ankles around. Reach your arms up overhead. Nice big stretch. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side. Eventually either roll to one side or roll forward and back to press yourself up to a seat. When you get there, draw your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to share this practice with you. I hope that you can continue to find ease in movements off of your mat. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.